Hello and welcome to the first Echocast of 2016.
Back once again like a Renegade podcast.
Oh my god, that was terrible. I'm Ryan.
I'm Rich.
I'm Tara.
And I'm Ryan. And today we have a new icebreaker for you.
We do. If you had to make a film about a musician and you were the lead actor, which artist would it be?
See, as fun as it is to pick our own, I'm going to put a little swerve about this. Maybe the other two should pick the artist for the other person.
We could do both.
We could do both.
But that's increasingly hard.
I don't know, it gives us something to talk about for a little bit. We have loads to talk about in the music, because, hey, we do have a lot to catch up on. There would have been a Christmas podcast, but there was so much of it to edit. And we had, like, it was so long, and there was, just, wow.
But you'll have that.
Oh, that will be coming out. It might be coming out on a certain day in April.
Lol.
Maybe the 1st, who knows. But I digress. Okay, so who wants to go first?
Well, personally, I wouldn't have Morrissey.
I think that...
Okay.
Yeah, that's the correct way to go.
I wouldn't, right?
Hmm?
I would have Bez, however.
Bez.
Because Bez is a...
I could see you playing Bez in Bez's life story. Yeah. I could see that. But if I had to pick another person, I'm not sure how convincing your American accent is, but I'd say I think his name's Matt something, the lead singer from Cage the Elephant.
Oh God.
And have you play him? Because I think that would be pretty good.
I think.
Tara, who do you think Rich would play?
Oh gosh, I don't know. You've decided this too last minute. I don't.
You're not
know
meant
who
to
I'm
think
doing for
about it. You're meant to
myself.
come up on the spot. Just think of an artist that Rich could play.
Kanye West.
Yeah, it could be anything.
That did cross my mind.
Can you imagine
his
Rich playing Kanye West?
Probably much higher than yours.
Cheers, Tara.
I meant self-obsession.
Okay.
Right. Okay. You just dig your hole. That's fine.
I thought that was quite a nice thing to say, but apparently
Kanye
not.
West is more self-obsessed than you. Yeah, he's more self-obsessed than most people, but okay. So do you want to pass on that one?
What, for Rich?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've said Cage the Elephant, you've said Bez, and Tara's said Kanye West for you. For me, mostly because I think it would be like really neat, is I'd like to play Bowie. I would like to play Bowie. I don't think I look like him at all, but I would like to play. You don't look like Bez.
No, I don't, but I'm an idiot. And I like drinking.
Yeah. Oh, if we had to go with drinking, then fuck. Corey Taylor?
Me?
Nah, me.
Yeah, I could see that.
I can do that kind of range. Well, what do you think who do you think I would act, you guys? If you say Mr. Hudson, that's a real cop-out, because he did that one fucking song. Just because he has white
Maybe
hair.
The guy out of Muse, because he's really extravagant and...
Matt Bellamy?
Yeah. And you can sing higher than him, remember?
I can sing higher.
That's one of the first things you ever said to me.
Back then I probably could, before I started smoking.
You bad person.
I didn't ever realise that you didn't smoke.
Oh yeah, I only really started because it was the only way you could speak to people in first year, is going out to the smoking area.
That is very, very true.
Yeah, right? How else was I meant to find girls? I'm kidding, I never find girls.
Because you're gay.
Hey man.
I'm going to go Ryan Reynolds for you, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll take that compliment and chalk that up on the board. Because I like that.
Just because you're a bit of an angry chap.
Hey man. Fuck you. I bet you're working with fucking Zeitgeist, aren't you? The anti-Zeitgeist, rather. Fucking the liberty of the proletariat needs to be Mate, I've just been writing about the fucking East and West dichotomy for 2 days. I could not care any less about the world at the moment. I just want to curl up into a ball, play wrestling games, watch wrestling things, fall out for, and drink. Yeah,
You're
that's
not
life
in
now.
A good place right now.
When you said, "Hey, let's record the podcast today," in short, hang on, so I'm away from the mic. It went a little something like, "No!" and here we are.
Tara?
What, for myself?
Yeah.
That's quite hard. Maybe Lord, because she dances really, really badly, and so do I. But
Yeah?
That's
You're probably only about a couple months older than her as well.
What, older?
Oh, no, she's 19, I think, at the moment.
I think she's quite a bit younger than me, which makes me feel really like my life's underachieved.
Well, as we all know, Lord is actually a 44-year-old man from Colorado.
Oh yeah, I forgot that vital
Yeah.
information. It's really annoying me that I can't think of one for Rich. I know I'll get home and I'll be like, oh, should have said that.
I'd say for you, that chick from We Are the In Crowd.
We're in the crowd. I thought they were called that for ages. We are in the crowd.
We are in the crowd.
And then I realised I was reading it wrong.
I won't lie. The first time I saw anything about Yumi at 6 was when I was watching Kerrang! Years ago. And you know how Kerrang! Have that really annoying type font where every word is like smushed together?
Yeah.
I know what you're gonna say.
What was
Everything
the
smashed together.
Kerrang! Yeah. Cheers for that.
Yeah.
What was their first like major song?
Music's Kiss and Tell.
Underdog? Oh, probably Kiss and Tell. Finders Keepers.
No, the one before that.
Kiss and Tell?
Call that a comeback?
Jealous Lives?
Jealous Minds Think Alike.
Jealous Minds Think Alike. When that song like dropped on Kerrang, I looked at it and I was like, who the fuck are you, Meat 6? That's a really shit band name. And then my mate was like, 2 days later, I was like, yeah, I went and looked them up. It was actually You Me at 6. And I was like, well, I don't feel like a dickhead at the moment. I'm lying through my teeth.
Enter Shikari were called Enter Shakiri for ages.
So many people I think I called them Enter
Enter
Shakiri for a long time to you.
Really?
Yeah, and I think that might have...
That might be why.
I think, yeah, as like...
You were like they're mega fans, so I thought you'd be saying it right.
Oh, no, it was just when my friend always used to call him Enter Shakiri, and then somebody called him Enter Shakira, and then obviously when somebody says that, there's always the joke of, I would, and it's like, yeah, great one, mate. But, yeah, I called them Enter Shakiri because one of my mates did for ages, and I think I called him that to you for a long time. Because I might be a mega fan, but I'm probably more of a mega fan of Streetlight Manifesto nowadays. Because I just listen to that shit constantly. Listening to loads of Chemists and Mode Step at the moment as well.
This track is so
Run You.
good.
Run You is fucking incredible, man. I was asking Stanek to put it on a district the other week, and he was like, nah. I was like, have you even heard it yet? And I think he said, nah. And I was like, once you hear this, you'll put this on a fucking district.
So good.
I love that rock D&B revival shit that's going on.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you all picked a song for this week?
Yeah.
Have you picked a
I
song?
will pick one now.
Oh, do you want Chemists? Run You, because we could put that on.
No, that can be your song. So
No, because I'm promoting somebody. I'm promoting somebody today.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
now?
And as a segue, I guess we'll go into that now. Yeah. So back when I was just a wee Ryan Jr. at the tender age of 20, before I came to university, I was at college in Fareham, which is just near Portsmouth, right next to Gosport. And towards the end of my college, the last month to be exact, my parents actually moved out of the house we were living in and moved back down to Devon. So this left little Ryan a little bit of a pickle. However, Ryan's guitarist in his college band was ever so gracious as to say, oh, you can come and stay at ours for a month. Fast forward to about 3 years later, and they're doing their album launch on Saturday at the Joiners. They're called the Bitter Town Hounds. They are really, really sound bunch of guys. lead singer has developed his voice so much from when I first heard them. He now sounds a bit like Chris Cornell, I found, actually. But they've got like loads of Rise Against influences and a lot of kind of like metal-y influences, stuff ranging from Slipknot and stuff. And yeah, the sound guys, they'll be playing at Joiners on Saturday for their album release. And if you come, I'll be on the merch table working for them. So this song is our first song of the week, and this is Rage by the Bittertown Hounds. Take it away, Deck. Bing.
See my rage, how it is engaged, how I separate myself from the head. Why must I wait for you to look inside yourself and separate yourself from the rage? Release me from this cage. I am your rage. Release me from this cage. I think I found that my tongue is tied. There are things you want so far behind. So say what you want and won't change a thing. Cause change occurs when you do something about the problems you are facing and the progress you are making in every turn. And there's a lesson to be learned. I was blinded. You helped me see, made me realize you mean nothing to me. Since the price you pay for the mistakes you made.
Okay, so that was Rage. And there was a rage involved.
Do you want to know something that's making me rage?
Oh,
in
dear.
2016.
Is it all of these people dying?
Donald
It
Trump.
is, yeah. No, it's not Donald Trump. Although he is making me rage.
Did
but
you see he's been nominated for a fucking Nobel Peace Prize?
Don't.
What was
Just
it?
don't.
What was it? What was the reason behind it?
Fucked if I know, but he's been nominated for one, and that shit's wrong.
People probably did it as a joke.
I tell you what, let's build a wall. My father gave me a small loan of $1 million, and I paid it back to him. I can't do like just even trying to imitate his voice makes me mad. I have to make him sound like a redneck because he has no excuse. He's like, oh god, he's such a fuckboy. You heard it here, folks. Echocast 2016. Donald Trump, a fuckboy.
Musician deaths.
Yeah, musician deaths.
So we've had Let Me Go. I think
That was some bullshit.
I think everybody loves Ace of Spades at least. It's just one of those songs that everybody loves. Loves. Wow, you do live. I'm just gonna go on and on. Live. You do live Ace of Spades, don't you? Really?
I do like Ace of Spades. I like
Everybody
quite a few of their
goes on.
songs. Personally, the big thing for me with Motorhead, I mentioned earlier on. Oh no, not in the actual video, but like beforehand, that I like wrestling. So the big one for me was time to play the game. Dun, 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 dun. Time to play the game. Like Triple H, wrestling music, Lemmy, God, best music.
That was mad though, because they literally just announced a load of headline dates in the UK as well. It's some sad stuff. And David Bowie.
Oh fuck yeah, that one hit me like a fucking ton of bricks. I was
Oh,
working that day as well.
Space Oddity was like one of the first songs that I ever really got into. Like back when I was like.
I went
4 or
home and
5.
watched Labyrinth straight after work.
I just put on a load of
That
his
film
songs.
scared me.
I'm not surprised actually, because little puppets like that used to scare the fuck out of me.
Puppets? I don't remember any puppets.
In Labyrinth? Are you shitting me? The Jim Henson movie?
Don't
Tara
remember
just
the
shook her
puppets.
head.
I was too distraught. Like,
Every
about,
character
like,
in
the
that film is-
goblin and the other stuff. The baby got kidnapped. I didn't see any puppets.
Did you look at any of the characters?
I haven't watched it in about 10 years.
So you know them goblins
Yeah.
and the thing on the back of the dog? And like the Goblin King was David Bowie, but literally every other character other than her and David Bowie and the baby in that movie is a puppet, or at least a creature made by the Henson Company.
I didn't know this. I'll have to watch it again to jog my memory.
Yeah.
I remember the song
Yeah, you will.
that he was singing up and down the stairs. There was loads of stairs in a room, and it was like
Oh yeah, the MC
that was my
Escher
favourite
room.
part.
Really?
It was like an optical illusion.
Do you know what my favourite part was? You remind me of the Babe.
I
Neither of you.
I remember that bit.
Neither of you. Have you not seen that
Never
movie?
watched it.
I don't know why I do a fucking podcast with you heathens. Fuck.
I remember that bit.
Okay, you remind me of the babe. What babe? The babe with the power. What power? The power of voodoo. Who do you do? Do what? Remind me of the babe. I saw my baby crying hard as babe could cry. What could I do? It was a great movie. Good song.
And then we had Glenn Frey from the Eagles. Hotel California died as well.
Which is also some bullshit, but I feel we'd be remiss if we didn't mention the Metaton himself, Alan Rickman. He may not be a musician, but he was.
He was.
Was he?
He was. Give me.
He may not be a high-profile musician, as high a profile musician as he was an actor, but the man was a bona fide legend.
Basically 2016. Stop being a shit.
Yeah. Right. Oh, and this probably won't affect either of you guys too much, but famous wrestler Bret Hart diagnosed with prostate cancer.
Yeah.
Some bullshit flying around, man.
It's just not
2016, stop, please.
It's just horrid, isn't it?
It's not good.
Stop
It's
taking
less than okay.
people away from us, please.
There is one thing I've got to say, though, and this isn't like a stab at him or anything like that. Bowie, somebody who still looked healthy, looked incredible for 69, passes. How the fuck is Jagger still alive?
I know.
I am almost certain at this point that Jagger is actually Khan Ra and has been around since the dawn of time, and every 50 years or so he sacrifices a virgin to increase his longevity, and that he's been doing this.
Replaced by someone.
Huh?
It's just a replacement. It's a robot.
Oh, what, like with Paul McCartney?
Oh no! Fuck off. With
Or
the Beatles.
who's the other one?
Paul died
Avril
in
Lavigne.
1962. Oh yeah, Avril Lavigne. Nice callback to an earlier episode there. Oh my god, that's excellent. Has Avril Lavigne been replaced by a clone? The answer is yes.
What was the whole thing with the Jaffa Cake? Was it
Avril Lavigne as a Jaffa cake.
Who remembers American Pie? And
Yes.
not the film, the song.
Oh, Don McLean.
Yeah.
My mum loves that song.
Guess what he did the other week?
What?
Got arrested.
What did he do?
Oh, I read
Domestic
about that.
violent assault.
Jesus Christ! How
Isn't he
fucking
like
old is Don McLean now?
90?
He's 70.
How the fuck at
Oh.
70 years old are you still knocking somebody about?
Yeah. My dad saw him in Birmingham
Yeah.
about 30 years ago, maybe. He was talking to me about it. He was like, "It's really disappointed. He played American Pie and just didn't make a big thing of it." Talking of venues and seeing people there, right at the start of the year, Talking Heads announced that it was moving from its base in Portswood to the Polygon, and actually the Polygon Road. So, God knows.
I need to go and scope out that venue.
Yeah,
actually.
I want to have a look at it
I
now.
walked up the Polygon Road the other day and I didn't see it. Is it hidden?
I'd say no. It must be there somewhere. God knows where though. But they've also announced they're jointly managing 1865 as well. So those two venues are now linked. So it's exciting times in Southampton.
At least it's not as far.
It's always exciting.
Well, yeah.
Because it was a little bit out of
The
way.
thing with Talking Heads was it was always so far away. So if it was a gig that you were kind of a bit, do I want to get a taxi? You were always like, no, don't. I'd rather just not go and
Yeah,
that's
I
my
was
money.
like that with a lot of stuff there. Apart from Blitz Kids. Oh, Blitz Kids' new song, but it's not Blitz Kids. I forgot to put that on
That's
the
the perfect segue. This is Away Day's new track, Messiah.
Took a while to find my head, halfway round the world, 1,000 miles from my bed. I thought I'd be happy out there, but I was wrong about that and so many other things. I've lost count of my mistakes. And
Good song. Like it. Got a lot of time for
mate,
that.
I've heard the rest of the EP. It's fucking better than that as well. And that's
And why'd you pick that one, you dickhead?
because it's just been released on Rock Sound, yeah?
Still, what an obber, eh?
Fight me.
Willingly.
Talking of stuff that's just recently been released, Rihanna's new album.
I heard that Work song the other day, and it is actual garbage.
I haven't listened to
Utter
it, but it
fucking
got
garbage.
leaked, and Tidal blamed the label, and now the label are blaming Tidal. And considering I'm pretty sure Rihanna and Jay-Z are on pretty good times, that's going to get really funny, and I hope Tidal gets absolutely fucked for it, because there is absolutely no point in Tidal.
Yes, there is no point in Tidal. Fuck that system. It's wonderful that something so new can already be a dead format. It's like the Betamax.
Honestly, I did a massive report on Spotify just before Christmas, and I went from thinking, oh no, to actually thinking it's really good. They buy so much other stuff, is like to make the customer experience so much better, and it's really exciting what they're trying to do and create. They do. Don't know if you've heard of it, but Discover Weekly playlist. So everything that you listen to the week before, they will bring up stuff that you might be interested in.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It's neat, isn't it? But yeah, that should be interesting to see how it develops. But it's sold really badly. Apparently, they've only sold 506 physical copies.
Oh,
To be fair though, Rihanna did give away 1 million free copies of it on Twitter. So we shall see what
how
happens.
to release a best-selling album? Release them all for free because you're a fucking idiot. GG. I bet her fucking marketing team were like, no, this is a really bad idea, and she was like, I am Rihanna, I am famous, people want to plow me, fuck off. And then people
Brilliant
listened.
Bermudan accent there, mate.
Hey man, I don't do Bermudan. I could be like, hey, you bomber Claude, we're gonna release the track whether you want it to or not, man. Nobody speaks like that.
That was Jamaican.
Exactly. I can't do Bermudan. I don't know what a Bermudan accent would sound like. Right?
Good golly.
She's from Barbados anyway, not Bermuda.
Yeah, I was going to say that. How would you
It's
say that?
somewhere in the
Barbadian?
Caribbean.
Not in the Bermuda fucking Triangle. Yeah, Rihanna rose from the Bermuda Triangle after a millennia of slumber. She released Pond the Replay and then realised, oh, it's not the 90s anymore.
Pond the Replay was a good song.
It was a damn good song.
Shut Up and Drive as well.
Yeah, now the new song,
Umbrella.
she just, apparently work is now pronounced work. And I'm not the best with pronunciation. I'm from the West Country, and I.
I'm not the best with pronunciation.
No, I'll tell you this.
I'm from Birmingham.
I know one thing, and I can say what work is, right? It's when you go out, you look at the orchard, and you're like, time to pick some apples, are you ready? But her, she goes into a booth, much like what we're doing right now.
It's featuring Drake, apparently.
Oh, yeah, and his singing.
Banter.
Right, okay, here's my thing with Drake, right? How does he still sell music? I'm getting on a bit of a rant here. Hang on.
Everyone loves him, though. I don't understand it.
Okay, so Drake,
You're
level
not
with
just a
me.
Drake fan, you're like a die-hard Drake fan.
Yeah. Right, okay, so a motherfucker gets shot on Degrassi, and then he goes out and makes some okay rap songs. But
He got
then
shot?
if you... It's a TV show, let me finish.
Oh.
Just question me once I'm done, okay? Shot on Degrassi, made some rap songs, was pretty good. But then if you sing slow and slightly out of key, that makes you really famous and a good singer. I guess maybe he produces some things, but this shit is bullshit if you ask me. The man made a fucking ridiculous song that sounds like elevator music, and it became a meme, and then it became popular. And how fucking stupid is that? Why does that make you somebody that deserves all of these accolades and all of this fucking money when there's people that go out there and make really good, interesting music, and you're making shit that sounds like do 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 do. In summation, fuck off.
He's off again.
That was fantastic.
Thank you.
Yet again.
Tough day?
No, I just really don't like shit stuff that I consider shit music. You know, like elevator music, Drake.
Talking of
that sound you get when you scratch the inside of your ear. Shit music, you know.
talking of fairly decent music, fucking Guns N' Roses are back, headlining Coachella.
We'll see how decent.
Yeah,
We'll see how
that's
decent.
either gonna be amazing or an absolute car crash, and I'm going to be happy with whichever way it goes. To be honest, it's gonna be brilliant though. It's not the original lineup. It's most of the original lineup.
You know how you said about Raoul Reynolds earlier on?
Yeah,
Do you know who's supporting Ennett Shikari on their tour?
I do.
King Blues.
King Blues. How excited for that are you?
Remember when we were talking about how I'd just gotten into them and they weren't together, and then they got back together again, and now I can go and see them, and now I can go and probably see them live.
And,
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking excited about it.
Guess he's bringing out a new album as well.
Hey.
King Blues.
King Blues. Oh, yeah. I thought that was insinuated from us talking just then.
Oh, yeah, but fuck you. All we said was they were coming back and playing live. Oh, God, that was a hiccup.
So we have got some other stuff on the docket, because, yes, we do actually write some things down that we're going to talk about, looking behind the actor's studio. But I do just want to bridge on something that could take up a little more time, as we want to make this one a bit shorter. Brit Award nominations: Best Male Solo Artist, Aphex Twin. I like that nomination. I like it a lot.
Well, if you look at the other four, Calvin Harris, James Bay, Jamie XX, and Mark Ronson, meh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least Aphex Twin is interesting.
Eagles of Death Metal in there on the Best International Group, and
I don't want to be controversial.
I have thought they've deserved a spot there for a while. Like, I think Queens of the Stone Age have, and there's a lot of places.
Nothing in the last year, nothing of note.
Well, they are a good band who probably deserved.
I feel like they're there for the wrong reasons, though.
Yeah, but
we'll
when
say
else
that.
will the British, like, when will the Academy actually look at them and be like, yeah, actually they do deserve it? Like, this, they've got there by the most unfortunate, horrible means.
They're the only rock acts, isn't it, in any of the nominations?
Yeah.
Apart from
fucking
Catfish
Major
and
Labour, Major Labour. Oh dear, Major Lazer, not bad up there. Tame Impala. I mean, I like Tame Impala.
Can we just wonder why Meghan Trainor is in the International Female Solo Artist?
Amy Winehouse is in the British female.
Is she not international?
Well, yeah, she is, but
She's American, isn't she?
She's garbage.
Awful.
Yeah, awful.
Yeah.
Best International Male Solo Artist? It's going to be Biebs or Kendrick. I hope Kendrick gets it, but I think Biebs will get
I
it.
didn't know that The Weeknd was a solo artist. I thought it was a band all put together. What one single fella calls himself The Weeknd? You're not all that, buddy. You're at least a Tuesday. At best, you're a Friday. Okay, so wind your neck in. You do not deserve Saturday and Sunday. If you change your name to The Long Weekend, then me and you are going to have some fucking beef. Because nobody deserves that. The one man who did is unfortunately dead. Thanks, 2016.
Best British single?
I really liked Bloodstream.
Yeah, that's the only one. Love Me Like... No.
Nah, that got really old really quick.
Yeah.
I thought
Black
Hello
Magic
was
by
good.
Little Mix.
Ed Sheeran, Rudimental, Bloodstream was fucking incredible.
It'll either be that or Years and Years.
I reckon
Yeah,
Adele
I think
will
that's
win.
the only ones that really deserve it. Adele winning a Brit Award now is such a cop-out. All she has to do is release an
Completely
album,
agree.
and then they're just like, oh, Adele, bring it over here. Let me hit the chart. Blah, 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 blah. They're just like all over it. And like, I don't dislike Adele, but at this point, like, come on, man, just like stop just giving it to her.
Best British Breakthrough Acts? Catfish or Years and Years for that? I don't think Jess Glynne
I like
should do
James
it.
Bay.
Really?
I like James Bay.
Okay. Best British group. We'll go in on one of the nominations for that later on a different subject.
For me, of the options, I don't see why Foals are there, honestly.
I don't see why hardly any of them are.
I don't see why Blur are there.
Fuck you, I was going to say Blur, because of the ones there. Oh my god, seeing Coldplay on there is just reminding me of something. Fucking Radio 1 big weekend in my hometown, what up? Fucking Bring Me Horizon on that, Coldplay on that. Fucking alright then. I'll take that, and a bag of chips, because I am fucking happy about it.
I reckon 1D will get Best British Group.
Probably.
Well, they're no longer a group, so
Burn.
be interesting to see who picks up that award, eh?
British female solo. Amy Winehouse is going to get that just because of the fact
I
that
thought
she's
she won
there.
something last year.
No, I don't think so. I don't really pay much attention to the Brit Awards. It's like, why isn't Skepta,
It's kind of
Jamie?
sad that she's winning all these things after
Stormzy.
she's died.
Wow, yeah.
After the cover-up.
I reckon Adele will win it.
She's alive and
Florence
well
the
and living
Machine.
in Montenegro. Caliente.
So Arctic Monkeys aren't going to be around for a bit longer than they're already out for.
Oh yeah,
'Cause,
Last Shadow Puppets.
Last Shadow Puppets back. Age of the Understatement was a banging tune, wasn't it?
That's pretty good.
I quite like the new song as well. I can't remember what it's called. I was listening to it on YouTube the other day and having a bit of a jam to it because I love jam. Strawberry, maybe. Southampton's very own festival,
Come on, people.
which is held on Southampton Common.
This year, I think it looks like it's to be somewhere else. Oh no, that was Soundclash.
No,
Yeah,
it's
Soundclash.
Soundclash is somewhere else. And Soundclash looks like a pretty good festival.
Soundclash is
Why
at
not?
somebody's house.
Mm.
They've moved it and it's gone to one day. But we digress. Colin Peoples, headliners. Craig David's TS5.
Did you see that video of Ollie Sykes?
I
Ollie
haven't
Sykes'
watched it yet,
wedding,
no.
and they're singing Craig
Oh,
David, and they
yeah.
tweeted Craig David about it, and Craig David was well on it. He was like, "Yeah, boy."
But they've got Duran Duran headlining the Sunday as well.
Fucking A right.
And then they've got Public Enemy, Primal Scream, Gus Coombs, Ghost Poet, Sugar Hill Gang.
Mate. Chaz and Dave, though.
Can I just say how brilliant Chaz and Dave being above Don Broker is? It's fucking fantastic.
I'm a big Katie B fan, actually, as well.
I
Once
like
upon a
it.
time, she was queen of dubstep. She made some
I'm a
good
big,
tunes.
Magnetic Man fan.
I do prefer Magnetic Man, but she was pretty good.
But they've got Jamie Lawson there as well, Corrupt FM.
Fucking
Cuban
Mr.
Brothers,
Motivator, mate.
And Mr. Motivator. But
Ugh.
that's 28th and 29th. May holiday. May bank holiday weekend. I'm chatting shit again. Tickets. Guess how much for a weekend ticket?
How much? With Duran on there, I'd assume they were quite... Fuck me!
Yeah, 40 quid.
20... Fucking hell! That's cracking, that is.
That's a great price.
Oh, why do I feel like I'm busy that weekend?
I'm at Slam Dunk.
Hmm?
I'm at the Slam Dunk Fest,
Oh, shit.
which we'll talk about later.
Well, we've only got a little bit of time left, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
So,
It's the best of the lineup.
best of all lineups, pretty fucking cool.
Decent all the way down. Cure.
The
Major
Cure,
Lazer.
fucking... If the Cure are there, that makes me think that Noel Fielding's going to make an appearance, whether he's actually there or whether he's in the artist encampment wandering around being a bit of a, Noel
But
Fielding
that's
character.
decent all the way down. You've got
Mate, fucking Hot Chip, I'm about that. Bastille aren't bad.
Damian Marley.
Caravan fucking Palace.
Eats Everything. Cameo and Crooked.
Camo and Crooked.
KEB. Crips and Conan. Lil Khan.
Skepta, Scream.
Mate, it's years and years. Wolf Alice. It's decent all the way down.
It's really good.
And then we go to a festival that's not quite so good.
There is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 things I like on there. Maybe 5, maybe 6.
All right, well, I'm now going to go in on that lineup.
Yeah.
How can you have Foals and Disclosure co-headline?
It doesn't say that they are headlining. It just says that they have just been announced.
No, they're co-headlining.
Fucking really?
Yes.
Wow, Reading and Leeds is going to be garbage this year.
Right. How can you have... I understand that you need to bring acts through to headline festivals. I'm all about that. Do it. Brilliant. I mean, Hot Chip, that's brilliant festival. Well done.
Yeah. Hot Chip have been around for years, but they deserve some good fucking...
But Reading and Leeds, right, Foals are just about to start or have done their first headline tour in arenas, right? It's not even big arenas, it's the smaller ones. Disclosure, how many singles do you remember off their last album that came out in September?
I can't remember one at all.
I only remember one bloody single off that bloody thing, and it was Bang That.
I'm not going to lie, I have no fucking idea who Disclosure are.
Latch, a load of other ones. I'm so angry.
Look, here's the ones that I am okay with. Chili Peppers, great. Love them. 21 Pilots, pretty good. Eagles of Death Metal, pretty good. Crossfaith, fucking love it. Great. And Rat Boy. We had some Rat Boy on here a little while back. It was good. Imagine Dragons, yeah, I'd go see Imagine Dragons. Crystal Castles are fucking incredible, and they're the best thing about this lineup. And Jack U would at least be interesting to go and witness. Everything else on there is fucking shite.
Yeah, I completely agree. Wow, apart from 1975 and Cortinas, and I'm not that big a fan of 1975 anymore. So, but Cortinas put on a good show because they always do. So,
do you know who I'd like to see at a festival this year?
Who?
Qemists.
Yeah,
that'd
be good. Which leads us on to 2000 Trees because I think the Chemists might be there.
Oh, I didn't see their name.
No, they're not on there, but I think they might get announced because it's a kind of festival where they get announced like quite.
Is that Mates Fest?
That is Mates Fest.
Mates Fest.
So Mates Fest is a massive like festival that I'm trying to drag a load of people to.
Max Raptors there. That's pretty neat.
But
Twin Atlantic, While She Sleeps, Moose Blood.
It's a 2-day fest. It's the Friday, Saturday, but you can get an early bird ticket, and there's bands on the Thursday night. So, oh dear. At the minute, you got Refused making another comeback, playing. You got Twin Atlantic headlining as well. While She Sleeps, Moose Blood, then Waster, Palm Reader, Smith Street Band, Blood Youth, Beasts.
There's good people.
Yeah, it's decent. It's gonna be fun.
You want to quickly talk about Slam Dunk real quick?
Yeah, I don't.
We've talked about Slam Dunk in a previous podcast.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
I'm pretty disappointed with it at the minute.
Yeah,
it's such a slow release of bands. It's Panic at Disco, whose new album is pretty decent to be fair. Of Mice and Man.
I've never been a huge Mallory Knox fan. 4 Years Strong, I'd go and see.
I like old Mallory Knox. I don't listen to them anymore.
Issues.
Zebrahead though. Zebrahead are pretty neat.
We Came as Romans though.
I would be disappointed with Slam Dunk, unless they bring a bit more ska to the front.
Like they maybe need like 2 more really good bands, and then
they need They don't even need like really well known like pop punk bands. What they need to like tide them over would be somebody like fucking Real Big Fish or something.
They just need decent bands on there, like more decent bands. It's
usually a lot better.
Yeah.
Like last year they had 2 Minute 6, didn't they?
Yeah, it's Slam Dunk. I don't need reasons to go to the bar and get drunk because I end up doing that even when it's a packed lineup with loads of bands I want to see. But yeah,
you don't like. It's bad, isn't it? If you're at like a gig and a band is on, you're like, "Hey, these guys are pretty good," and then the second band are on, and they're like, "Oh, so this is my piss and beer break. Great, love it."
Yeah, I used to have loads of those kind of bands when 18-year-old me used to go to gigs. But you seen Rita Ora is getting sued by Rock Nation. You seen Rita Ora is getting sued by Rock Nation.
No, what's this about?
She sued Rock Nation to try and get out of her contract.
Yeah.
And Rock Nation have counter-sued her. I think it's Interscope that have like forced Rock Nation to, because they're the distributors. They're suing her for like $2 million.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
That's a bad time. Do you know what she's letting happen to her? She's letting the man run her. Yeah.
And
you know what you shouldn't do? You should never let them run you. Yeah, that was a segue. Here we go. This is our final song of the week. This is Qemists and Run You, and it is a fucking banger.
Banger, mate! Banger! Yeah!
It doesn't matter what they say, I won't accept it in any single way. And through the floors and through the cabling, they're permeating it through every single day. But I won't be confined by the regimented borders. We got the strength of over 50,000 soldiers. We're not tuning back to anybody's orders. Come on everybody now, don't let them run you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Don't let them run you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Don't let them run you. Don't let them run you.
Okay, so that tune was Run You by Qemists.
Love it, mate. Can't wait for the new album.
I just want them to tour real soon because, as I said, I want to go and see them. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to a close of our first podcast of 2016. We've had some ups and downs in the past month or so. We've been very busy. That's why we've come back to you so late. But now we're back in your ear holes and we're ready for it.
Third-year deadlines,
Third-year deadlines, mate.
Dissertations to do.
But we'll be back to the one-a-week format now, and if there are any changes, we will let you know ahead of time. So, one last time, I have been Ryan.
I've been Richie Boy, yeah.
And I've been Tara.
Speak up.
I've been Tara.
Speak up.
Fuck off.
And we are the Echocast. Thank you very much for listening, and you beautiful people, I love you. Have a good night.
We are the Echocast.
Bye.
We are the
Bye.
Echocast.
Bye.